Alright, so we've seen exorcisms in movies, but have we seen them all shaky cam mockumentary style? Here we go. The Last Exorcism. Good title, you don't want to commit to a sequel just yet. Like Final Fantasy. Sorta. Alright, so the story goes, a second-generation preacher, scam artist, money-grubbing douchebag is convinced that demonic possession is a condition of the brain and the success of an exorcism is pretty much based on the placebo effect. So he takes a couple people and a camera and sets out to prove it, all the while preying on the gullible and making some cash along the way. Now I feel like I've seen this before. So he sets out and meets a family with a possessed girl on what looks like the set of True Blood. And yeah, it's a movie, so you know this shit is just gonna blow up in his face. So as you may or may not know, I have a real soft spot for those shaky cam mockumentary style movies. And I have a soft spot for demonic possession exorcism movies. I don't know why, I just do. So this should be like Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to me. I'll admit, this movie had a couple of really good things going for it. It had a pretty solid setup, and it had a couple of moments that really pushed the PG-13 thing. Poor kitty. That cat may have preferred the dumpster. And for some messed up reason, the preacher's douchiness, it just made me laugh. I didn't want to. I would hate him if I knew him in real life, but for the movie, it really worked. He was a funny douchebag. What can I say? And some shit just didn't work. Like when the demon's talking through the girl, it really wasn't convincing. But I do kind of see why they did it, because it's a dynamic that the movie really plays off of. Like, is she really possessed? Is she not? Is she just a crazy girl? So it could just be a crazy girl talking, not a demon. You're not supposed to know. But that was also the point of The Exorcism of Emily Rose, and Deborah Morgan was awesome. But it's okay, because you wait through all this shit, and you wait through the whole slow setup, because you know that a really sweet exorcism scene is coming at the end of the movie. But not this time. I'm not gonna lie, the ending of this movie was one of those endings that can just ruin an entire movie for you. It did for me. I mean, the movie doesn't show us much for the sake of it feeling more real, which I'm cool with. I mean, I loved Paranormal Activity, so there you go. And then the end is just this crazy bullshit CGI fest. It felt like End of Days. Yeah, not the event, the movie, which is probably worse than the event. The end of this movie is like End of Days meets Blair Witch. Whatever boat they want to be on, they missed it by about a decade, so it doesn't matter. I mean, just give us a sweet exorcism, you know, some solid good versus evil shit. I mean, that's all. But no, we get demon fire and stupid. So the movie was okay. It had a couple of creepy scenes. It's certainly not the best possession movie or exorcism movie out there. The girl was okay when the demon was talking through her and it had a shit ending. So I'm gonna say it was okay, but you're not gonna remember it in T-minus 13 hours. But because of the dog shit ending, I'm gonna bust that down to 6 hours. Maybe 4. So tonight, just YouTube possessions and exorcisms and all that shit with your light off. Freak yourself out 100 times more. No, seriously, raise your hand if you've ever YouTubed an exorcism or possession. Exactly.